This is $75 million that the WNBA players gave up 16% for. Where did that money go, Abe? That would be my question, because your point is valid, but where is 16%? Because if I'm correctly, if they did this raise, then basically they gave up a percentage of equity to market the WNBA, to build up the WNBA, to be diluted or being in a CBA agreement.
Picture this. The WNBA is finally heating up, headlines buzzing, spotlight blazing. And just when you think every player is chasing sneaker deals and legacy brands, Sophie Cunningham zigs where others zag. She doesn't say yes to Nike. She says yes to roast beef. Arby's, of all places, just pulled off the crossover no one predicted. While Nike was busy plotting billion-dollar moves behind closed doors, Sophie made a left turn into drive-through culture and flipped the script on what athlete branding even means. This isn't just a partnership. It's a plot twist. If you thought the chaos stayed on the court, think again. Because this is the real game. Let's unpack the madness.
Arby's has a new spokeswoman, and it just so happens to be Sophie Cunningham. Yeah, that's right. She is now on the Arby's payroll, is what is happening. And maybe Arby's is going to snap back to relevance now. Here she is in the new shirt that we saw her in this weekend. Hot girls eat Arby's. Sizes small and large have already sold out on the Arby's web.
Caitlin Clark steps onto the court with her eyes wide open, and maybe a fresh bruise or two as a souvenir from the last accidental elbow delivered at full speed. She's not clueless. Far from it. She knows the rules, both the official ones and the unwritten ones that somehow matter more. Spoiler alert, those two don't always match. And yet, there she is, still torching nets from deep with sniper-level accuracy, all while maneuvering through what feels less like a basketball game and more like a WWE cage match. The refs? Take your pick, blind, napping, or emotionally unavailable.
Arby's, they have the meats, now has Indiana star Sophie Cunningham's Hot Girls Eat Arby's t-shirts. Sold out, by the way. Sponsored by them, by the way. Broke the internet on this one.
Let's call it what it is. The rules. They are more like polite suggestions, unless you're Caitlin Clark. For everyone else, it's full contact chaos. For her, take the hit, smile pretty, and keep it moving. Draw a charge. Somehow that's a foul on her. Get mugged at mid-court. Play on, says the ref, probably mid-scroll, checking if his FanDuel parlay is still alive. This isn't basketball anymore. It's dodgeball in sneakers. And Caitlin? She's the only one not allowed to throw anything back.
That has gotten ridiculously popular this year with the Indiana Fever. I made a prediction that she was going to be the second most popular player on this team by the end of the year. And then, of course, there was the big incident during the Connecticut Sun game. And by the end of that game, she was known as Caitlin Clark's enforcer, right? The one that's got her back. At times, it feels like the only one that's got her.
And still, she stays. Not just stays, but dominates. Because here's the not-so-secret truth. Caitlin Clark knows this moment has an expiration date. She's not waiting on some mythical officiating task force to right the wrongs. There's no whistleblowing fairy god ref swooping in with an apology and a rulebook. She's making the most of every second. Every highlight, every headline, every brand that sees her worth, every cheer that isn't dipped in envy. She's not waiting for fairness. She's out here turning the chaos into currency.
Clark is driving the WNBA insane. It's to the point that she may need to step away from the WNBA, have a billionaire come in that has the money to prove a point, and say, Caitlin, I'll pay you $50 million just to see if the WNBA can make it without you. Let's go create a complete different league and expose the hell out of the WNBA just to embarrass this Angel Reese girl that Jameel Hill just said she could go down as a Michael Jordan of WNBA.
Yeah.
She knows the clock's ticking, and the league-wide cold shoulder isn't thawing anytime soon. So she's wringing every ounce from this moment, and who could blame her? Let's not kid ourselves. The cheap shots aren't even pretending to be subtle anymore. We've seen more restraint in a hockey brawl. One night, someone's getting a flagrant for sneezing too hard. The next, Clark's getting leveled like she defaulted on a loan, and the refs are out there writing haikus about the spirit of the game. What spirit? Feels more like a bitter ghost with a grudge. The double standard is so glaring it should be doing Claritin ads, for when bias is in the air. And yet, somehow, she still breaks records with defenders draped over her like fashion accessories. And the noise. Oh, it's deafening, commentators griping that she complains too much. Right, because asking not to get body checked like it's WWE suddenly makes you soft. Imagine Steph Curry getting flattened on a fast break and then being told it's a character-building exercise. You can't, because it wouldn't happen. But when it's Caitlyn, suddenly it's part of the game. The league is physical. No, it's targeted chaos, seasoned with apathy, and served with a condescending shrug.
Led to a lot of opportunities. By the way, she had a little bit of a down game yesterday against the Sky, but prior to that, for the last couple weeks, Sophie Cunningham had been balling out on the basketball court ever since she started getting put in to the starting lineup. So we got a couple of different things that have emerged when it comes to Sophie. Number one, let's start with what happened yesterday, because she has gone viral. All right, she's gone viral over hot girls eat Arby.
And yet there she is, smiling through post-game interviews like she didn't just walk out of a live-action reboot of Gladiator. Signing endorsement deals, shattering viewership records, turning even her loudest critics into reluctant subscribers, because let's be real, they're all tuning in just to see what she does next. Because deep down, even the haters know the truth. She's the reason half the country remembered the WNBA exists this summer. You can either market that, or try to body slam it into irrelevance. Good luck with the latter. Her three-point shot has better aim than most of her defenders. She's not just surviving. She's constructing an empire in real time. While others are out here playing checkers, Caitlin Clark is playing four-dimensional chess, with her offhand, while taking elbows to the ribs. And this isn't just about scoring. It's about scale. Every missed whistle becomes a headline. Every bruise becomes a rallying cry. Every limp to the locker room, another viral moment that makes the league squirm. She's not just playing the game. She's turning it into content gold. Think those endorsement checks are slowing down? Not a chance. Brands adore her. She's gritty, magnetic, and possibly the most illegally defended player in basketball history. She's got the full package: elite skill, high-stakes drama, and the unbothered ability to drain a logo 3 right after getting tackled like she swiped someone's dog.
Measurable greatness of Caitlin Clark. The unmeasurable greatness of Caitlin Clark. You know, I've said a lot of times I like Caitlin Clark, right? But I never told you why or really I like Caitlin Clark or what is it about Caitlin. Caitlin Clark has unmeasurable greatness. You know what unmeasurable greatness is? Is when they give you a $28 million contract that's worth $280 million, right? That's the true value of what Caitlin's worth, right? I mean, Caitlin Clark has sent an earthquake through the NCAA basketball.
And you know what? Good. Let her cash every check, sign every deal, light up every billboard, and headline every photo shoot GQ and Sports Illustrated can dream up. She's earned that spotlight, on taped ankles, through flying elbows, and in spite of refs who apparently moonlight as ghost hunters. And the fans? Oh, they see it. They are not blind, and they are definitely not dumb. They are watching games like it's true crime, WNBA edition, pausing, rewinding, zooming in like, wait, was that legal? Did she just get tackled? Is this basketball or American Ninja Warrior, Elbows edition? There's a reason tickets vanish when she's in town. And no, it's not because people love watching someone get fouled with the consistency of a Monday morning subway delay. It's because, despite the chaos, she still shows up and delivers magic every single time. And that's what drives people absolutely nuts. Because Caitlin Clark isn't chasing drama. She's not thirsting for headlines. She's not delivering quarter-time TED Talks about grit and destiny. She just wants the ball. That's it. That's the whole agenda. No hidden messages. No performative politics. Just hand her the rock, tune out the noise, and watch her casually drop 30 while triple-teamed by defenders who clearly forgot that basketball isn't supposed to resemble a rugby match.